Today I have an emotional support animal because I'm going to cry today. I'm going to cry. Your girl is struggling, but I just realized that I am using my mug that says there's always something to be grateful for. If that isn't a sign from Jesus above, I don't know what is. By the way, this video is not sponsored. We're literally just gonna have girl talk, okay? Like, I need to talk to my best friend. We need to confide in each other. But I did just want to quickly mention that my code India with Peak Tea is available for only 2 more weeks. I know you guys have been loving it as much as I have, so I just want to leave that code for you if you are a matcha lover like myself or need a little extra immunity boost with 1000 milligrams of vitamin C. Anywho, I don't make money with the code. I just wanted to let you guys know that it is still available. Click that link down below if you're interested. Okay. I have been struggling for like 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna talk about makeup while I do my makeup, like it doesn't matter, we're just here to chit chat. But I will link things down below if you're interested. Today I'm using the Bare Minerals Liquid Mineral Foundation because a lot of you recommended it for acne and for dry skin. As many of you know, your girl's on Accutane. So, little update, I have progressed to the 60 milligrams and my skin on my chin problematic area has been so much better, but my forehead has now kind of exploded, and this is actually like a good week. Like last week, I was not myself. I have just been like hiding from the world, honestly, and I've been wearing hats every single second in my own home. And I think that's the part that hurts the most, is like I don't even feel comfortable in my house around my husband. And like, let's be blatantly clear, that has nothing to do with him. Daniel has been a rock. He has told me like, take your hat off, you're beautiful. Like, he literally has been so encouraging and kind to me during this time. But I've been struggling. I'm gonna take a moment. There is nothing quite like crying on camera in front of thousands of people. But the reason why I can get emotional is because I trust you and because I love you. So, this video might be a little chaotic and all over the place, but just bear with me. I did just put some lipstick on because I just felt naked, but I'm gonna finish putting my foundation on. So, I think I just needed to like let that out and just like say it out loud, and have someone hear how I'm feeling. So I appreciate you. Not that you had to say in it, but for just letting me get that out. It means a lot to me. I think about things too much sometimes. Ever since sharing about my acne journey, I feel a lot of pressure to, I guess, like almost like love and embrace my acne at all times, because I want to be a positive role model for you guys, and I don't want to verbally say out loud like, I hate the way my skin looks right now, I hate having acne, because then I feel like you guys will feel that way, and I don't want you to feel that way. Like, I feel like if I can love myself, then you can love yourself. I'm falling apart today, but I'm only human, and it's honestly just been a really tough couple of weeks. Just like mentally, I'm sweating, and you know, my dermatologist told me that this would be a challenging road. I think just with my skin changing so fast every single day, it's been kind of an emotional roller coaster. And then, you know, doubling my medication has had so many impacts on my body. I've got little red bumps all over my hands, and I'm drying out everywhere, and I mean everywhere. And like, it's been a journey, you know, but I am okay, and I am getting through it, and I'm fine. I'm great. On a very, very positive note, my skin looks great with this foundation. So if you are struggling, if you're struggling with dry skin and acne, the Bare Minerals Liquid Mineral Foundation, I mix the shades Fairly Medium and Medium, and it looks good. I don't know if it looks good on camera, but it looks good in person. It looks hydrated and dewy and not like dry and crusty. I'm gonna add a little bronzer to bronze things up, and then I just want to talk to you guys about some topics that I just feel like chatting about with you here today. We're just gonna have a little chit chat. We're gonna be bebopping around town, and you're gonna really get to know me like you've never known me before, sister. Okay, we're getting close. This is the part of the friendship where you're like, wow, I know you a little too well. Jumping in with some concealer, I was just gonna share about a time very recently that I feel like I had a very enlightening moment, and I was very selfish, and then I had this moment of like clarity, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I went to the Casey Musgraves concert recently and had the best time ever. I mean, you guys, it was so stinking good. She's one of the most talented human beings. I just adore her. Anywho, so my dad was actually the one who invited me. He knows that I love Casey Musgraves, and he got tickets. When I first found out that my dad got tickets for us, I was just kind of like, I mean, number one, a brat. I was thinking to myself, like, go to a concert with my dad? Like, I want to go with a friend. Like, I want to go to a concert with my dad. And then I was like, I don't know, I just had this epiphany moment where I was like, oh my gosh, like, how insanely blessed and lucky am I that my dad, number one, would want to go to a concert with me for an artist he doesn't know, that my dad loves me enough to take me to a Casey Musgraves concert and like wants to spend time with me. Like, my dad wants to spend time with me, you know, and like just him and I was just like, wow, not everyone has that. And I feel like my mom is on this channel so much. Like, you guys see Mama Batson literally all the time. And by the way, she's gonna be in a video next month on my channel. It's gonna be so much fun. My dad wants to go to a 3-hour Casey Musgraves concert with me alone. Like, how fortunate and blessed am I? And I just had this epiphany where I was like, how dare I be ungrateful for that? Like, I don't even want to know how many of you don't have relationships with your father for a million reasons and wish that you could be in my position. And I was just like, whoa. Like, I'm gonna look back on this one day and be like, I went to a Casey Musgraves concert with my dad. And by the way, we had so much fun, and it was so cute because my dad and I are our favorite music to listen to together is Stevie Nicks. We even danced to a Stevie Nicks song for our father-daughter dance. We didn't want to do, like, no offense, but we didn't want to do a sad, like, little girl fly away. Like, that just wasn't us. We wanted to do like a fun Stevie Nicks song, and we did it. And you may or not be asking, why does this matter, India? Because Casey Musgraves sang a Fleetwood Mac song, which is the band that Stevie Nicks was in before she went solo. And it was just like the cutest, sweetest father-daughter moment. And I'm just like, wow, like, what a beautiful blessing. I don't know. I think that's just kind of a part of growing up where you realize what's important in life and what are those moments, like those core moments, core memories of life that you will just appreciate and be grateful for forever. And going to a Casey Musgraves concert with my father is one of them. Our lighting is changing literally every second. I sincerely apologize. So unprofessional of me. Also, this is what my skin is looking like so far, up close and personal. It could be better, it could be worse. You can definitely see some texture. But it looks hydrated and healthy and like good, I think. Next thing I wanted to touch on a positive note is that I feel like I've been all over the place in this video, and y'all are just gonna be like, who is this girl? So Daniel and I recently had this like breakthrough moment in our relationship, and it was just so good. I feel like we kind of just had this consistent disagreement, consistent argument that we finally kind of came to a resolution on and really like understood each other on a better level of. And by the way, I'm using a mascara that's new to me. I don't know how to pronounce the brand. Kajir Weiss. I'm not sure. I know it's a clean beauty brand, and I am loving this mascara. It's so stinking good. They sent it to me like a week or two ago, and it is fire. And apparently it's a super like sustainable, clean brand, and I'm just very excited about it. Anywho, so I wanted to share about this like breakthrough that we had in case maybe it could be helpful to some of you guys, and just like, I don't know, sharing the dramas of my relationship for your entertainment. So Daniel and I have kind of had this consistent disagreement of like, when I question him on things, right? I view it more so as like, oh, you're having a guys' night, going to the casino, how much are you bringing? Oh, you're gonna go do this? Why are you doing this? Or like, I don't know. And I feel like it would bother him greatly every time I would ask these questions, and I just didn't understand why it bothered him, and it bothered me that it bothered him, and it was just kind of this like consistent thing. And I think both him and I aren't that great at fully understanding why something bothers us, right? Like the root core issue. I apologize, we are losing our light. It'll be back. It is behind a cloud. Let me turn our brightness up a little. So when something bothers me, I can say, yeah, this really bothers me, but I might not understand the root issue of why, because when I was a child, X, Y, and Z happened, and that's why I'm so sensitive to this. Or because when you question me, it makes me feel this way. Like, I think that we both have a hard time explaining and understanding the root issue sometimes, and he was finally able to verbalize and understand within himself that it feels as though I don't trust him when I question these things, right? It boils down to a trust issue. Not just like a, I don't like when you question me, but I don't like when you question me because it makes me feel that you don't trust me. Do you not trust me? And then I was able to be like, oh no, of course I trust you, blah, 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 right? So like, until I understood why, it was a challenging conversation that just continued and kept coming up in our relationship. And I think similar for me, I've seen some relationships in my life and had some relationships in my life where the man maybe might walk all over the woman, and the woman might not have as much of a say in things and not feel that they can question things or that they have opinion in the matter. And so I feel as though I almost question everything to an extreme, and then because I don't want to be walked all over, you know what I mean? So not only did Daniel understand why he was having a hard time being challenged, it wasn't like an ego thing, it was a she doesn't trust me thing. And then for me, it was like, well, I don't want to be like these relationships I've seen, so I'm going to go in the opposite direction. And we both just sat there and we were like, oh, I don't know what clicked, guys. Like, it's been years. And it finally was just like, oh, like a light bulb moment. And I'm just so insanely grateful to be in a relationship where like we can have those breakthrough moments and continue to fight for it and like push through to really figure out what the root issue is, instead of just like brushing it under the rug and being like, okay, well, it is what it is, and just continuing to having the argument. Like, we really, I do feel like strive to figure out what the actual issue is so that we don't have that again and again. And it was just like such a breakthrough, guys. Like, I don't know, I feel like I went to therapy and I was like, whoa, this is really something special we got going on here.
Look at these lashes, friend. Would you just look at them? Would you just look at them?
I'm gonna pop a little something bright in my inner tear duct, and then I'm gonna go outside. I'm literally gonna turn off my phone today. I think I need like a mental reset, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take my dog to the park or to the river, and I'm just gonna get outside in nature and like spend some time with God and read my Bible tonight and pray and like just get recentered on what's important, and like allow myself to feel these emotions that I'm feeling, because that's okay. It's okay to be emotional and feel things. That is great. But then also like refocus and redirect my energy. Friend to friend, sister to sister, let's do a check-in. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Let me know. Are you a wreck like me? Are you smooth sailing, cruising for a bruising? Like, let me know how you're doing. How you doing? Does anyone remember? How you doing? Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye guys, I love you.